You can get the Tundra with a huge factory lift covered under the original warranty. I'll include a link to the Toyota here in Murray's website in the description down below. They're providing us with the truck. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood is a twin turbo 3.4 liter V6 that goes through a 10-speed. Fuel economy 17 around town, 22 on the highway, with power outputs being 389 horsepower and then 479 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out with that. Now the hood is raised there on either side with the Tundra. There's kind of a teardrop effect with the little venting below the lights, and then you do have a blacked out grille with this one. No fog lights though. You do have parking sensors. Altogether, even though this is a more basic version of the Tundra, the contrast makes it look nice. Tire wheel setup is 265 by 70 by 18. You've got silver for the wheel coloration. And this has the 3-inch suspension lift. You can see the red springs, big part to signify the lift. Or you can just kind of look at the side here and go, wow, there's a lot of space between the tire and the wheel well with this Tundra. Now this one also has blacked out mirror caps. You can see the badging, the door handles are all blacked out. We also have the door-to-door side steps lifted in the rear, and you can see coil sprung on that solid rear axle. And here's your side profile with the lift. I mean, this sits significantly taller compared to a stock Tundra, 3 inches to be exact. Now when it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock function. You got the tailgate drop down, Toyota logo there at the bottom. And let's pop into the bed. So the tailgate, oh, it actually is dampened. I was gonna say, I don't think it is, but it is. Now we do have bed liner here, so that's going to give you quite a bit of grip with the overall setup. And then the tailgate itself is very light. It's easy to pop that on. You can see Tundra there in the back. Got the 3 taillights in a line, and then we do have parking sensors, and this one actually has the little kick step, which helps access the bed. That is going to cap things off for the exterior of this truck. This week's giveaway is all about muscle and luxury with 2 Cadillac V cars. The first of which is a CT5V Blackwing, and the second is an Escalade V. Both these have supercharged V8s producing nearly 700 horsepower each. They also have tons of luxury and modern technology to match. Not only can you win both of these cars, but part of the giveaway is also $73,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donations go to help children's and veterans charities. Use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Some soft touch on the armrest. You can see storage down below with the cup holders. Here are the seats. Again, you've got that nice cloth trim, and there is under-seat storage because this is a non-hybrid Tundra, and then flat loading floor in front. Legroom's great in the back. We also have some cup holders, some USB ports, and then headroom in the Tundra is also pretty good. Keyless entry for up front. Let's pop in. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. You've got more soft touch on the armrest. There's actually more up above too, and then we've got all of our window controls and everything. 1380 for the payload capacity on this truck. You've got the front seats here also finished in cloth. Power adjustments on the side with lumbar support. Front passenger seat's manual with the adjustment. Now to the left of the steering wheel, you can turn off the safety tech. There's also a button to turn off the auto stop start if you don't like that feature. And then to the right, we have our trailer brake controls, and the steering wheel itself, more basic with this baseline, but I mean, it still looks kind of more upscale in a way. You do have your adaptive cruise control, your lane departure on the right side and left side. You got your volume and voice command controls, also controls for that center screen. Now the center gauge cluster is mostly analog. We do have a screen there in the center though that you can use to change the information that is displayed. It's very customizable. Backup camera in reverse, good resolution with it. And then as for the rest of the screen, we do have a shortcut bar here on the side. It's pretty quick to respond, and then you do have the physical volume control. Just single zone climate with this Tundra. You got a USB port off to the right hand side, and then below that we've got our stability control. That's for the hazard lights. Auto hold and parking brake are in front of the shifter for the 10-speed. Got some storage right next to it, cup holders behind. A part-time 4-wheel drive system with this, with a 2-speed transfer case. You also have your drive mode select. Twisting the dial, you can push that in to select the tow mode. Center console is big. Got some USBs, USB-C and regular one. And then we've got the window there, soft touch here on the top, and there's actually more storage above the glove box too. And then this comes with a power sliding rear window, which is, I'd say, a nice feature. So 2026, the lift kit is $3,995, so basically $4,000 for the lift kit. Total MSRP on this one is $60,992. Let's see how this performs. Well, let's set off in the lifted Tundra and see if it's worth it or not. No rubbing. It doesn't have any bigger tires. You know, I think it's funny, that's something that people complain. The reason why they don't do different tires is pretty simple. They expect you to do that yourself. Pick your own tires. And I mean, that's something that's very, very easy to do. Now, something to note. The wheels haven't been changed. So a lot of people are probably gonna do tires and wheels, but again, Toyota is just like, do that yourself. And that's super easy. You just get a set of TRD wheels and then some nice all-terrain tires and you're good to go. I've liked my BFG KO3s quite a bit so far on my Wrangler. Gonna test out a smaller set on an LX pretty soon, so I'll let you guys know on those tires. But you know, BFGs, they're a little bit softer, they seem to do well. And then Nittos, I've always liked Nittos. It's weird, people don't really seem to like Nittos all that much, but I've had super good luck with them. I'm actually probably gonna do Nittos after the BFG KO3s run out, because I've really liked them. The Ridge Grapplers seem to be just a great tire. And then other than that, I mean, there's Duratracs, which are always pretty good. But yeah, I got a soft spot for Nittos, man. They're heavy tires though, that's one downside. Now this truck does drive a little bit more tiptoe-ish compared, actually, let's actually go the other way. Tiptoe-ish compared to a regular Tundra. But it's not bad. I actually picked this because we've got dips and stuff that we can go through. Like here's a good example. So we'll stop here and then we'll go dip to dip to see the suspension. Yeah, it seems like it's funny. Again, it seems like it maybe have a little bit less down travel than stock. Oh, this is a circle. Oops. But it seems pretty good. Cul-de-sac. Man, they don't make neighborhoods like this anymore, sadly. All the new neighborhoods are straight lines of soulless townhouses. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty comfortable. I'd be interested, I mean, I've driven the Tundra with bigger tires and it seems like it can handle it pretty well. The hybrid does a much better job than the non-hybrid in terms of handling the bigger tires on the low end because it's got all that extra torque. But it's still good. Look how nice this is. Just a pretty neighborhood. This is what convinces people to have kids. When you have apartments, and I mean townhouses can kind of work, but yeah, especially apartments, nobody wants to have kids with that. But this, yeah, it gives someone a little bit of space. They'll fill it up. And I'm surprised how insulated this baseline Tundra is. It doesn't have acoustic glass or anything like that, but it's still pretty quiet inside. So overall, the factory lift, is it actually worth it? It depends. It's definitely more of a show lift rather than a practicality, like off-road lift. You know, if you're looking for off-road practicality, then yeah, you just get a TRD off-road, just get a Rally, just get a TRD Pro. But if you're looking for something that has looks, that's what this is for. Is you get this lift, you get some big tires, big beefy tires, and you have a cooler look overall, right? You've got that, and it's not like it's not practical off-road, but it's more about having that beefy, tall truck appearance rather than having the most articulation and having the most comfortable ride. Because yeah, compared to like a TRD off-road or especially TRD Pro, this just, again, you can feel that it has less down travel, so it's more kind of bump, side to side. It's not horrible, but it's noticeable. Very, very noticeable. So let me know your thoughts on the lift kit with the Tundra. And one thing that I think that Toyota should have done is maybe should do is offer a more mild lift. Like this is 3 inches, that's huge. Maybe do like half that, 1.5, so you can still fit slightly more tire and have a bit more of an aggressive stance, but still have good up and down travel. Mostly down travel is what you lose with the lift, but let me know your thoughts.